Hey, yo, what is going down with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, the Taka's Nikki Commodities out there is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine, and of course, you guys are wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all the other good stuff. And today, I know I don't have them up on any of my little site things. If I try to post it up now, it'll go slow, and hopefully, as I make this little mini computer thing crash or whatever, this little really shitty, cheap ass what's the word I'm looking for? Screenomatic thing turn off or whatever. But shout out to these guys, even though I always read a couple of their articles here and there. I forgot they completely forgot they even had a YouTube channel on Push Square. I'll leave the link to the video in the description box below. I'll just read the title for it though, because I don't have it displayed here in the thing on some of my smartphone I'm reading. It says PS4 firmware update 6.0, new PS Store search tool, PS4. This was from August of last month. I didn't even know about this until a month later because I don't know what it is. I've just been going back to play my really old Nintendo Wii at the time just for nostalgic purposes and a lot of my 3DS lately. I don't know why. My 3DS XL, by the way. It's probably completely irrelevant because I have a feeling by next year 3DS and Nintendo ain't to be relevant. It's all be purely about Switch. You saw how the 5-minute was, 5 or 6 minutes that they gave for the 3DS. So I have a feeling they're going to make those into dinosaurs next year, just like what they're going to do 2019. It has nothing to do with video games, but I heard a couple days ago the Beetle Volkswagen or whatever. And then in 2019, so next year's going to be the last year they're going to have it out. And by 2020, they're going to be gone. It's crazy as fuck as that is. But yeah, I'll leave the link down below to that video. I know it's over a month old, but this one was pretty recent. So this is from SlashGear. It says PS4, PlayStation 4 update 6.0 was a giant disappointment. This, I guess, their big giant opinions. I guess she had a lot more of a battered time with this thing instead of a good time. So Brittany A. Roston from SlashGear. I heard about this from their little Twitter feed thing right there. Right in the bottom has Nintendo on there. Henceforth, my username, Nintendo Sony Free. Oh, that's cool, man. I like that. Not bad at all. But anyways, so yeah, let's get into this article real quick. So it says PlayStation 4 owners are fired up their consoles today, only to discover a surprise updated version of 6.0. Such a nice round number would usually accompany a nice big update, one packing at least a major feature and even more than a couple of decent weeks. That wasn't the case, though in fact the update didn't include any new features. Instead, included where I completely lost my area. Any new features included instead of a catalog or changelog with a single phrase. I've never heard of the word changelog. It sounds like they just got that name up their ass. But yeah, let's continue. A real short article, by the way. It's not that long. There's so many advertisements on this site. It wasn't like that last time I was here last month. Alright, so it says, though Sony has given a PS4 owners certain features they've requested, such as folders in which to better organize in their games, others are still missing, including the ability to change your PSN, updating it from whatever embarrassing moniker, I swear to God I did not say the other fucking word. I don't know why I'm losing my spots today. Was chosen in middle school. That feature didn't arrive in the update version 6.0. No features appeared, at least not that Sony has revealed. Console owners opened up the software updates changelog, only to discover the simple phrase. It says, quote, the system software update improves your system performance, nothing else. Yeah, that's real true. In the way I kind of got that on my PS4 Pro, but I'll talk about that later. This was an annoying but not terribly surprising update. Sony has done similar things in the past. Similar in the past. I want to be a grammar Nazi. Similar in the past. Compared to update version 5.0, though, which brought some of the big changes, the update was a disappointment to console owners who briefly hoped for something great. If you have a PS4, you'll be prompted to update it if it didn't install automatically. That's a little bit of a low blow for us Sony fans out there, to be honest. And there goes some topics and articles. But yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. After this, I'm just going to be ranting, so if you don't want to hear me rant, you can leave the video now. Let's get to the good news stuff first. Because to be honest with you people, man, it's a little bit of a kick in the balls that, unfortunately, even way back in the PS2 and PS3 days, in the early, mid-late 2000s, that whole decade, pretty much of my child and teenhood years of life. I'm not trying to get too nostalgic with you, but back then, there was a shit ton of fucking updates I had to do. And it fucking sucked so much balls. It was ridiculous. Man, I remember, like, at the time, like, the only two things you had to change, I remember at the time when I was still, like, in Sony at the time, I was still playing a lot of CD old school music. I used to play it on my CD player all the time. I used Sony pretty much, not just as for gaming, but I used it for a lot of video game music, too. There's a lot of CD players and all that stuff. A lot of, it's, like, really, really old school stuff. I might be completely, like, outdated by this point. Pretty much it is. But it shows you my age is showing because I'll be hitting 30 next year. But, to be 110% frank with you people, man. Ugh. It really, really sucks balls. I used to just not screw over, but, like, fuck around a little bit with, like, the memory card. The memory card in the PS2 era was really, really annoying. But, luckily in the PS3 era, you didn't have to worry about that shit anymore. It was all internal data storage memory, and I was really, really happy about that when I got my PS3 back. And it was way before I had my PS4 Pro at the time. And another thing, to be completely honest with you, friends, oh man, another thing I really, really loved about Sony in the PS3 era at the time, they had the bulky one, the real nice, thick, sleek one, and they had the silky, smooth, small one, and they had a lot of limited edition ones. And then, granted, the internet was a lot more better at that time, well, just barely coming out. Sometimes it would get a couple hiccups here and there, but in my own personal opinion, it was really, really cool to actually play online with your friends. And I didn't have like the little, like, not microchip, but the giant little PS3 headset, like a lot of my other friends had. Cause one or two of them, unfortunately, they came from really, really rich ass wealthy fucking families. I'm not gonna get into that though either. Kind of envious of that bullshit. And then again, it is materialism at the end of the day, in my own personal opinion. Now let's get to the bad shit. Oh my god. The one thing that really, really sucks ass is you had to like listen to a couple other things, like I was listening to on Slash Gear, like. On my PS4 Pro thing, I remember at the time they were saying a couple weeks ago, because I haven't played it. Actually, not a couple of weeks. It's probably been a week and a half the last time I even touched my PS4 Pro. I know you had to do a couple different names, like name changes. Oh, man, it really, really, really sucked ass, too, to be honest with you. You had to do name changes. I know, like, your ID number had to be a little bit more different compared to the other stuff. Which really, really pissed me off, to be honest with you, because, man... Another thing that really, really aggravated me is it's probably a little bit of a, to be honest with you, it's a little bit of a, what's the words I'm looking for? It's my own personal opinion. You know, like, personal opinions don't really matter when it comes to the internet. But really, though, oh, man. That firmware update for 6.0 didn't screw over my PS4 Pro. But in all circumstances, man. The beta for it was pretty much fucking garbage trash. I did not like it at all. I was really, really not feeling it at all, period, because I'm not saying it screwed up my PS4, man. It got really, really good ass, like, what's it called? Wireless router already, so I'm good on that. I already got really, really good ass fast, high speed internet connection, even though it looks like it's slow, but it's because this camera's kind of like outdated. This is like 2012, 2013 area. What else? Oh, another thing I completely forgot to leave out of the line, man, is when I went to the PS Store, it just went all jammed out on me. I don't know why. It was glitching out of me really, really bad. And I had a really fucking serious ass problem with that shit. I even called Sony, like, their headquarters themselves, not their headquarters, but like their online assistants. You know how Nintendo has their like help support? I went on there and they left me on there for like 2 fucking hours. Oh man. Don't even get me started on the keypad too. The keypad, I don't know what it was, but I don't know if it's my console that's fucked up, because I had it for about, let's see, about 5.5, 6 years already. It was like 2013 when I got it. So it's been around for a little while, so I don't know if I'm going to have to send it to like Amazon or some other, like, I don't know, get a brand new PS4, shell out $400 more extra dollars on that shit, or get a used one for $300. So I don't know what it is I'm going to have to do. So I'm not saying that Sony's being an asshole about doing this shit, but it sucks that their customer support, for me, in my personal opinion, was garbage. And by the time they even got to me, hung up after the first 2 minutes, and then like had to do it the fuck again. So it really, really, really sucks, man. But really, like going into detail with this, it's just I know I'm venting and ranting really, really hard right now. I've been ranting for about over a month now, maybe 2 months. Not because my IRL life is shit or garbage, and I love working at my hotel casino job. It's nice. Even though I get one or two, like one of the hotel guests might be a dick to me, but hey, you know what? I brush it off my shoulders like it's nothing. But yeah, one other extra thing they did really good in that Spider-Man 4 thing release, even though it was a little bit of a mess with that limited edition one, which oh god, I would have loved to have that thing. But I wanted that translucent one that came out last month. I really wish it would have had more extra versions. Instead of made 100,000 of them, instead I think it was 10,000 that they made, and that was it. I think in Europe they got it way less than here in the United States. So I don't know if they had more or less. I'm not sure. That's all I got to say about Sony. I don't know. I'm still gonna be a Sony fanboy, even though it's not certain every single little thing. So I'm not a hardcore fanboy or something, because I'll call them the fuck out on any of their bullshit that they try to pull over on their customers if that does happen. Same with Microsoft. Microsoft at the end of the day, it's an entity business. That's what it is. Even Nintendo and all these other companies. At the end of the day, I know, yes, they do want your money. If you want their love, you gotta have that for that evil money, like business with pleasure. Don't mix business with pleasure. And these three companies have been doing it for years. In my own personal opinion. But it's at the end of the day, one word that matters. A sentence that really, really matters hits the nails in the coffins. Head in this motherfucker is at number one. Oh, man. Actually, no, there's only a number one. Was that which one are you going to be the most loyal to the most? That's it. Links in the description box down below to that. And check my video again. Oh, yeah, not my video. From Push Square's video about PS4 firmware 6.0 update with a new search tool site. I'll leave that down below, and I'm done here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. Otakus and Kikomoris out there. I will see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world out there. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't take them reckless. Stay tuned for more future articles, session reviews, including video game industry news, anime manga news, and internet news, and that's it. Take it easy. Stay safe. Peace out, my sauerkraut. I'm gone again. Out here. Late saying goodbye. We'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Late. See you soon. And yeah, goodbye. Later.